Hey guys, Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting. We are working under headlights tonight, doing a parking lot striping job here, and it's difficult. And the rain is coming right away. Like we're trying to get paint down right now. We should have got the paint down about an hour ago. So that lets you know how big of a rush we in. But good thing the paint dries only in about 5 minutes once it's laid down. You can't really see what we've done in here. It's just so dark out here. This is all the ADA spots all in here, and it's been one of these last minute things. So I want to talk to y'all about how to land some of these jobs. Now this is going to be a big pressure washing job too. It's all new construction. I know you can't see out here, but they have an ADA inspections tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and throw down the ADA, and then before the customer takes possession of this building, we're going to come in and pressure wash tens of thousands of square feet of concrete all in a bag. They want to just rinse the building off. It's been dusty. It's all new construction. So right now in this economy is getting weird, and but look, you can still make a lot of money in this economy just by switching gears basically. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a second here. Let's see what they got. What was your total measurement, Chris?
Total measurement was 57 and 4.5 inches.
Okay, so it's the same. So you make identical marks. You start with 9.5, and then 19, and then 28 and a half, right, Zach?
That's correct.
Okay. So what I want to talk about is these new construction jobs. Like right now, the economy is really weird, but there's still so much money to be made. Like right now, people's not really washing their house all that much. We've been washing a few, but they were already previously scheduled. But they watching the news, they scared, all that. That's understandable. I'm scared too, whatever, but I get it, but we still gotta make money for our family. We can't just fold up our business and go bankrupt. We still got to do what we gotta do. So these new construction jobs, they've been in the pipeline for many months. If you see a pad being developed, a building going up, stop in there. The money is in the pipeline already. It was in the pipeline last year. A lot of times these buildings, when they go up, you got a multi-million-dollar building going up, it's going to be in the works for many months. A lot of time 18 months, 24 months is in the works. So all that money is in the pipeline. It's already been budgeted, and you can go in there and get it. And there's been thousands of buildings that's being built around every little area. So you can locate those and still go in there and land some of these high paying ticket jobs while things settle down with the coronavirus, while things settle down with the pandemonium, the scare, and look, customers got a good reason to be fearful, even if they up in age, something like that. Yes, I understand why they canceling jobs. Hold on really quick here. Let me see what they got. All right, so y'all gonna connect bird mouth to bird mouth.
On top, right on the top. That'd be it right here.
Hey, I would like these to come on the left side
The left
of
side.
the mark when y'all go to gap them.
Well,
Does that make sense?
Exactly.
Yep. And then y'all can broom them off really quick.
Okay.
So getting back to these public records on some of these buildings, man. If you can get in there and find out where they at, or just ride around, or get with a concrete man. The concrete guys usually know where all these new spots are going up far in advance, and what we usually do to power washers. If you got a cement plant in your area, and there's cement plants everywhere, it might be 20-30 miles away from where you at, but go find that concrete plant, walk in there, talk to these guys that run the concrete plant, say, hey, I do power washing, or I do parking lot striping, or we do joint sealing, or we put down wheel stops, or there's things that you're going to need to do right now that might be a little bit out of your expertise, but you can watch my channel, you can watch other guys' channels, and learn how to do this on the fly. Now, I know a lot of you guys that that's just in the soft washing, and that's it. That's all y'all do is soft wash. You unfortunately probably going to struggle a little bit unless you step outside of that normal day-to-day grind. Soft washing, blowing bleach on a shingle roof, or going to squeegee some windows. No pun intended. But those jobs are probably going to dry up for this season only. Now, I think next season is going to be fine. Christmas lights are going to be fine if you're doing the Christmas lights. But right now, this spring rush is interrupted by the news, the reality that this virus is going around and killing people. So that reality is going to dry up some of our residential deals, and like I said before, if you're going to make it in this business, you need to be diversified. If you're only doing soft washing, now is the time to quickly learn something else, even if you're not good at it. There's a lot of things that I wasn't good at when I first started doing, like parking lot striping. I sucked at parking lot striping when I first started, and I had a couple jobs go bad on me. Lost my shirt on them. Got yelled at. I was a kid trying it. I was 17, 18 years old trying to parking lot stripe. So those hard lessons learned. I didn't have YouTube to go try to figure it out, or there wasn't none of all that stuff back in the early '90s. So, but look, if you're only doing soft washing, if you're only doing power washing, if you're only doing whatever, one or two little things like soft wash, window cleaning, you're doing some roofs, you need to, sure enough, for sure, pound away on that. Knock on doors, hit all your old customers up, come out, hit some of these new construction jobs, find a concrete plant, find some cement guys, make friends with landscapers. Now is the time that you're going to be a busy bee. If you're not spraying water, you're going to be doing something that will help you spray water. And let me tell you what happens when you sow these seeds now. Next year when things straighten out, you're going to make more money you ever made in your life. Now, we're not really trying to look a year down the road. We're looking at trying to survive right now in a lot of cases. So, the great benefit of doing all of this now is that it's going to pay off next year and also pay off now. So you're going to get dividends from it now, but the real dividends, if you can hang on, even if it's by your fingernails, maybe get a delivery job when you're not pressure washing. And I'm just saying this because I've had about 5 or 6 guys contact me saying, look, their work just canceled. They flatlined. Thank God, for whatever reason, ours has actually increased a little bit. So we don't know how long that's going to last, but we've been working every day, day and night, doing this stuff. So, but just remember, if your work's starting to flatline, get ahead of the curve. Start hitting some of these new construction jobs. They've been in the works. They've been funded for months and months and months. They already got tens of thousands of dollars ready to be spent. All of that. So go find that new construction, and then also go find some things that they have to get cleaned if you're doing your soft washing, like storefronts. Drive-throughs are big right now. Drive-throughs. Just think about the drive-throughs. You might not do the front of McDonald's where you walk into the restaurant there to sit down, but the drive-throughs are just so bad because everybody's going to the drive-throughs, all the oil. So start hitting those up, and then again, step out of that box a little bit. If you can soft wash, I promise you can grab a paintbrush and go paint white columns in front of someone's house or at a bank, or it might not be fun. You might not want to paint, but it keeps the ball rolling for you. And those dividends are going to pay off short term and long term. Now look, I'm going to get back over here and help these guys, but if y'all need my help personally, get in touch with me. Best way is a text message. If I don't get with you, get back in touch with me. Keep bumping it. I'll get you sooner or later. I promise I will, hopefully. So text me. If you need some help personally, we schedule a phone conversation. We kind of go over a few things, how you can go land some of these power washing jobs, new construction cleanups, when everything else is not doing well. You come out and do these. they're gonna finish these buildings. The tenant's already been everything's prepaid despite what's going on now. So this is, a little short-term issue here, but we're gonna fix that issue, and then some of the things you do now is gonna pay long-term dividends, if all this makes sense. As always, like I tell the guys, if you in this long-term, like I've been doing it for 25 years, and I've seen a little bit of it all. I've seen these. This is a little bit different, but I've seen Katrina come through here in Louisiana. Of course, all the business with 9/11, that, and then the wars afterwards, and then we've had hurricanes. We had 2 floods back to back in 2016 that wiped out vast majorities of our state. Were underwater 5 months apart. Some of the same people, like got flooded early 2016, and then August 2016 they were underwater again. So, I mean, cars 10 feet underwater. I don't know if you live up in a mountain area, you might not even imagine that. Like, just imagine this truck, standing on top of that truck and raising your hands all the way up into the air, and you would still be underwater. Vast majorities of Louisiana occurred that twice in 2016, and in 2016 I made more money than I made in 2015. So even in these really, really rough situations, you can find a way, as long as you use your brain, and figure things out. So if you need to get in touch with me, 985-345-0778. Again, I'm Billy Davison, the owner of Davison Pressure Wash Painting. We'll talk soon.